Welcome to the Jolt Creativity pregame show. Jolt Creativity. Destroy the lie.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Jolt Creativity pregame show. Ahead of this match, the second half of the doubleheader, Ole Women will take on Lansing City in the FCS Women's Division. I'm Jared Kleppel bringing you this match today. Take a look. Futsal Club, Ole Futsal at 2-0. They are looking to stay unbeaten in the FCS Women's. Lansing City at 1-3. They got their first win just a few weeks ago against Shoreline, and then a game against Chicago House where they dropped once again. In that first match between these two teams, Lansing City surprised many of us in facing Ole, who have had experience in the women's side, a couple of national team call-ups, and they surprised and actually were very tight for a lot of the game. And as the game went on, the second half, Ole started to pull away. They ended up winning 6-3. And now they will meet once again in Grand Rapids this time. Ole are trying to get to that 3-0 ahead of their date with Chicago House. They're going to be playing them twice near the end of the year, and that very well could decide the number one seed going into the playoffs, which gets a direct bye to the finals. So that's a really big deal. And for Lansing, they're trying to show that first game, that it wasn't a fluke, and that some of their performances this year, that they have been improving, and that they are going to bring more to this game and get a result. That is all coming up right after this. Don't go anywhere. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Grand Rapids, Michigan for the second half of our doubleheader tonight. FCS Women take the court as Ole looks to improve to 3-0, while Lansing are looking for their second win of the year. It's all happening right here on FCS Live. We're going to take you courtside as we get ready for this exciting match in Grand Rapids. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Grand Rapids, Michigan for this FCS Women's matchup between Ole Futsal and Lansing City. Ole at 2-0, looking for their third win of the year to remain unbeaten. Facing Lansing City for the second time, and Lansing City looking to get their second win of the year. A tight one in the first match these two teams played. That was in the Lansing City arena. A tight one throughout the first half that I believe ended 3-3, and then the second half, Ole scored 3 goals to pull ahead and take the victory. We see the captains complete the coin toss, and we'll take a look at the starting lineups for tonight. First, for the home team, Amaya Lake in goal, Leslie Luna, Sitlali Luna, Ladner, and Ryan will be how they start. Number 13 on the outside, Sitlali Luna, one of their key players, also has been a call-up for the U.S. National Women's Futsal team. Keep an eye out for her. For Lansing, Maya Danik in goal, Chelsea Smith on the outside, Abby Dawson on the right, Valeria Velasquez up top, and Jenna Lee at the fixo spot. 14-8 for Lansing City will be 2 numbers to watch. Lee has been an engine for them all year, and Valerie Velasquez has been an addition to this team after the first couple of games. She's able to get some minutes in, has rust to knock off, but you can clearly see that she has a lot of talent. And so here we go for the second match of this doubleheader. And Ole looked to get it started early with a toe poke. That misses wide on the left-hand side. Getting after it early. And now Lansing through the back. Velasquez finds Jenna Lee. Really learned a lot about both of these teams in their first matchup back in mid-November, as it was the very first FCS Women's match to be played. And so a lot of things that we learned there, and then, of course, as the season went on, more that we see. And after that first one, I think both of these teams were excited to see each other again. As Lansing City look to build out of the back, a ball in to Valeria Velasquez at the top, just out of her reach. Now here come Ole. Toe poke. Danik has to deal with it. Lansing City take over, looking for a transition, and it's touched out of bounds. Here is Sitlali Luna. Comes to the near side for Sydney Ryan. Up the floor, nice ball from Leslie Luna. Out of bounds for an Ole kicking. Leslie Luna's got to get rid of it. Doesn't do it in time. That is a 4 count. Here comes Sitlali Luna. Trying to go down the line. Not there for her. Ball in the back. Velasquez trying to keep it in a dangerous spot. Toe poke off the post. And bumped off the ball. No call from the referee. Looked like he was going to call it at first. And a little bit of pleading coming from, I think that's number 6, Sydney Ryan, as she felt like she had got blasted into the wall, but no call from the official. Ball into the corner for Ole. Puts it into the middle, and no one's there to get on top of it. Ball will travel all the way back to the goalkeeper of Ole. They will work out of the back. Here's Jenna Lee. Trying to find space in the middle, now goes to the side. Caitlin Wachowski now in the game for Ole. She has it here in the back. Heavy pressure coming from Kennedy Crow. Number 5, another standout player for this Lansing City side. Ball gets played in the direction of Wachowski, but Danik collects it first. Smith finds Lee. Lee with a shot from the long range. Wachowski blocks it. Crow puts it in for Lansing. Quickly to the other side they go. Down the line looking for Timblow. Nice play between her and Madison McCarthy. But Ole defense able to stand strong. Hold up play there from the Ole pivot, disturbed by Lee, and she's able to win possession. Currently in the first year of the FCS Women's Division. 2 teams with different histories in women's futsal. Lansing City, first year that they have a competitive women's futsal team in the adult division. In the past, they've had academy teams that were girls teams, but never at this level. And for Ole, they have more history there, including 2 players that have been called up for the women's national team. Only 1 present tonight, number 13, Sitlali Luna. And that's where these 2 teams come into this game at. As the Ole goalkeeper puts down the ball, I don't think that is Amaya Lake, if I'm not mistaken. Didn't catch her number, but thought I recognized from the first game Amaya Lake, and I don't think that was her in net. Velasquez to put this one in. Finds Tiller. Now Velasquez again. Jenna Lee with a diagonal ball into Tuller. A nice turn. 1-2. Great idea there. Ball coming from number 45, Tina Kovic. I couldn't quite complete it. Now it's going to be Ole looking for their attack. Running on to it is Kylie Rojas. And it's over the sideline for a Lansing City kick-in. Ball inside to Kovic. And her ball right back is behind Isla Tuller. McCarthy will trot over to the bench. And we see the Ole fans getting into it already. Showing their great support of their home side. Some of the best showing of fans across the FCS. Ole brings both men's and women's side. Nearly every game fills this building. Turnover. Ole looking for an opportunity. Ball into the middle. It's not there. It was Rojas on the opportunity. And now the other way. Tuller has a strike, and it is saved. Quickly the other way. Danik must collect it. And another turnover. Danik tries the split save, and Velasquez is able to keep it out. She gets by one, left foot strike, and it's off the mark for Kylie Rojas. So we see her right there with Medina Hindic. Here's Ole on the attack. Sitlali Luna looking for space. Taken over by Lansing. Can they get out of their zone? Not yet. Pressure coming, and ball sent over by Leslie Luna. Still scoreless here in the first. As we near the, looks like to be 11-minute mark if I'm not mistaken. It says 14 on the screen. I think we might be a little bit off to what is inside the arena. We'll look to straighten that out shortly. As this ball comes across from the goalkeeper, toe poke just a little bit wide. And you see Conrad Gonzalez, coach of Lansing City, instructing his players. I think he didn't like what he saw there. Here is Ole on the attack. A diagonal ball sent into the penalty arc, followed up, blocked by Danik on the shot from number 2. A number that we do not have on our roster here. We'll see if we can get that name for you. And here comes the corner for Ole. First time by Sitlali Luna, goes over the bar. We've reached the halfway point here in half number 1. Both sides scoreless here in Grand Rapids. Jenna Lee patiently bringing the ball up the court. Looks inside, stolen. Ryan looks to put the ball across the floor, and it goes into possession of Lansing. Now Jenna Lee, who tends to see a lot of time on the floor for Lansing City, continue to work in the back with Chelsea Smith. Heavy pressure now from Ole. They love to turn defense into offense. Sitlali Luna among the players pressing high. Kennedy Crow running onto this one, bumped off of it, and it will be a restart for Ole. Zeta Viveros right there, number 17, entering the pitch. And her teammate having a good look here before Lee came over and put an end to that. And Crow gets sent to the floor, and a caution will be issued for the second foul of the match against Ole. I think I heard number 16, Sasha Kelly, was the one at fault. And yep, there she is, has a smile about it.
Second foul, Ole has 2 fouls, Lansing has none. We have 1 yellow card to 16. Yeah, but they're tiny. Tiny, 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 tiny. I can see the tops of them. Nice move. Nice work, David.
Ole off the corner now. Sends one up and over the bar for Kelly. We see Coach Fabian Rodriguez. Oh, here's an open look for Ole. It's Wilkowski off the post. Jenna Lee chases it down, keeps it out. Wow. That one was right on the goal line. Caitlin Wilkowski nearly got the first goal of the match.
Hey, Tina, can we break the line in? Go in, go in. Abby, you rotate around as Tina goes in. Rotate around, Abby. There we go. Watch it! Show Isla. All this stuff up to her. Hey, you're okay. You rotate back. It's okay.
Ole on the attack now with a strike. Misses wide of the mark for number 2.
Yeah, I know. I'm just trying to, like I said, trying to stay out of his camera. You don't want my big head in there.
It will be restarted by Danik and now Velasquez.
So it's like I'm just hanging out. I mean, we got 2 fouls. We got no goals. We got 1 yellow card. That's it.
Crow now with a shot. Still fighting for it. Luna is there. And she will watch it. Walk over, roll over the end line. Still dealing with some scoreboard issues here. There looks to be about 4.5 minutes left or so in this match. So we'll keep you updated as much as we can as Coach Conrad Gonzalez looks on. Chance here for Ole, and they break through. First goal of the match, and it will come from number 6, Sydney Ryan. We take another look, ball coming in from the goalkeeper. Looks like it took a deflection at the last second. And Ryan puts this Ole team ahead by 1 with just a few minutes remaining in the first.
White ball.
– 1-0 here. Just a few minutes ago in the first. Ole on top, the first to score. They're looking for another one. Here is Leslie Luna working with Sitlali in the back, all the way to the corner. Nearly another one for Sydney Ryan, utilizing that 5th attacker, the flying goalkeeper, all the way up in the corner. And that leads us to the first timeout of the match, called by that man right there, Conrad Gonzalez.
I was trying to get up here and do it in time, so.
Today's match is sponsored by Ally Marketing. If you're looking for a partner in the marketing space that treats you more like a friend than like a number in their checkbook, be sure to look at allymarketing.us. Ally Marketing is the official marketing partner of the Futsal Champions Series. Ally Marketing, let's be friends. You see Coach Fabian Rodriguez coaching up his team there with the 1-goal advantage, looking to go into halftime, perhaps with more.
called the timeout. Hey, you got 2:51 left. Yep.
Two and a half to go here in Grand Rapids. Ball will be called for Ole after the touch.
Get her to back up. Yep, I got
Putting
it.
it in is Sydney Ryan. Goalkeeper out of net. They will have 5 attackers. Aggressive play here in the latter portion of the first half for Ole. Jenna Lee anchoring that Lansing City defense. Another one into the corner. Can they capitalize on the goalkeeper being out? Looks like they go short. Jenna Lee brings it up, a nice diagonal, but not quite on the same page as Chelsea Smith, as we now have 1:44 to go in this half. There's a try there. Danik's able to scoop it up. But Ole come back quickly. Danik able to make the save once again. As we near the 1 minute mark left to play. Fake and a strike from Caitlin Wachowski. Got Crow on the floor for a moment. But it will be restarted through the hands of Danik. Lee with the turn, trying to go down the line. Not there. Working with Madison McCarthy now.
We got a timeout for Ole next time. Timeout for Ole next time. I'm going to blow my whistle.
Lansing City will keep possession on the far side. Into Lee it goes, under a minute to play. Here in the first half. Ole with the 1-0 lead.
No foul, no foul, no foul. I got weight, I got weight, I got weight, I got weight, I got weight. Yep.
Nice long diagonal to Sophia Timble. Takes a shot. Met at the near post. And another save.
Yep, we still want their timeout, so we're going to go with it.
25 seconds to go. Ball into the pivot spot. A turn from Natalia, excuse me. And that ball will go out of play. And Ole will take their timeout. Fabian Rodriguez drawing up something for the final 20 seconds.
We got 19 seconds left.
If you're enjoying the FCS action so far today, be sure to join us for the third half every Thursday night at 8 p.m. right here on the FCS Live YouTube channel. We go live with the third half podcast to talk everything FCS, men's, women's, and futures. As the season comes to a climax here in the next couple of months, lots of exciting things to chat about every Thursday at 8 p.m., the third half. See Coach Conrad Gonzalez there giving instruction for his team. Likely on the other side, Fabian Rodriguez drawing up a play. to try to score off of a set piece here. Essentially, it's a kick-in. We saw this in the men's match. In the final seconds, Ole got a goal. Literally, probably, I think it was in the final 5 seconds they scored before the half ended. Turning out to be a key goal, as late in the game, it was nearly a 1-goal match with 2 minutes to play. And that cushion led to a 4-goal victory for Ole earlier today. And here they go. And the drawn-up play doesn't quite work how they wanted it to. The goalkeeper comes up and sends it in the direction of Natalia Diaz, and it goes beyond her. So a restart from Danik as we enter the final 15 seconds or so. McCarthy. Long diagonal to, looking in the direction of, I think that might be Abby Dawson. A nice ball from her with 5 seconds left. And it's given away, so it will be a corner for Lansing City. 3.4 to go. Could they get something out of this? Ball comes into Lee. Clock starts, left foot strike, it's blocked. And with 0.4 to go, this ball will be played in, and the clock will immediately sound. And that's how we will enter the halftime locker room. Ole Futsal up 1-0 on Lansing City. You're watching the Futsal Champions Series on FCS Live. We're going to take a break. And on the other side, it's the Ally Marketing Halftime Show. Don't go anywhere.
Sliding tackle, and if Montez saved that, outstanding effort as well.
Lansing City in the attack, moving it. Blanco, did he make it? He did, says the referee. Goal number 4 for Lansing City. They pull ahead.
It was a pass to Blanco.
Yeah, Blanco
got it.
Yeah, Blanco touched it. Did you hear me say Blanco puts it away? That's all right. It hit the inside back post. I just have to mention before we move on here, that game was so amazing. You know how many players under the age of 20 were part of it?
A lot.
Oh my goodness.
A lot of them.
Ethan Castaneda, there's been times where something that he does in the game is exposed, or mistakes and things like that. He was amazing in this game. Last week against Jinga he was, and in this game he played really well, and I think the things that Lansing City have been investing in are starting to pay off. Gomez putting heavy pressure on. And here he is. He finishes. Ole go up by 1.
And when you think about the addition of Daniel De Leon and what he means to this team, we told you that he was the assist leader last season. The goal. Outstanding effort from De Leon to create that. Really good positioning and understanding.
You're watching the Futsal Champions Series on FCS Live.
ticking down to the final moments. Lansing City trying to put something together. Aldoni Mendez, he's shielding off Hasevic's toe poke, finds the back of the net. Shoreline's up by 1 with a minute to play.
Wow, Aldoni Mendez just showing his intelligence to shield the ball, to not let Hasevic come through, and just to prevent, I mean, Hasevic is pulling at him, just prevent any.
Committing a crime so you can try to escape from prison. Bad idea. Go into the pod escape room to play an escape game with your friends. Great idea. Test your skill as an astronaut in outer space. Find Santa in Save Christmas. Or take a vacation to an abandoned island. Just don't get stuck there. The Pod Escape Room. Learn more at thepodlansing.com.
McKenzie plays it in. Gets it right back to Ramsey Termanini. Weisenhunt's across. Whoa! Hold up! Ramsey Termanini from the circle.
And just like that, Jenga is back in this match. What a shot from Termanini from deep.
My.
Unbelievable. He unleashes just power.
Placement to the upper 90 back post, and the lead is ultimately asking the question, like, was this the best match of futsal on U.S. soil? From a perspective of an entire 40 minutes of futsal, 2 teams that are playing really good futsal. It's back and forth, but not because it's chaotic.
The intensity just kept increasing.
Yeah.
And it started at kickoff.
Very little drop-off or mistake, and they just keep playing that really good futsal. This is what it's supposed to look like right here. There's no doubt that the environment, it's a part of what makes the game what it is. But I think like this is a game that if you took all that away and you just watched the game, it would be amazing still.
You're watching the Futsal Champions Series on FCS Live.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Grand Rapids, Michigan. The FCS Women's battle between Ole Futsal and Lansing City. Currently 1-0. Coming out of the halftime locker room, we see the first foul of the half. This one is whistled against Ole.
First foul I read, 1906.
What? Oh, just the monitor.
Lansing City now in the back. Now with a kick in, blocked right at her foot by Aubrey Fenici. And she will receive a yellow for being too close to the kick.
Not a foul, just a misconduct. We got caution. What number do we get? 5, got it. 1-0, right? Yep. Okay, so make sure we got it right.
Now Mia Lake gathers it and will redistribute to Sitlali Luna. And now here comes Ole on the attack. And Lansing City the other way. And quickly possession changing. Sitlali Luna goes to the floor, no whistle, but will retain possession.
You just didn't go there, did you? Telling me.
Danik scoops it up. Puts it short to Lee. Now up to Dawson. Dawson was looking for Chelsea Smith, not quite on the same page. Ball inside. Here's a good opportunity for Lansing. Sophia Timblow can't quite get there with enough time to have a strike on Amia Lake, who enters into the match for this second half. Down goes Sidlali Luna. No whistle, and Leslie can't believe it. Now on the far side, Luna takes a strike. Near post, turned aside by Danik. You see right there, Sidlali Luna, 3 shots so far. She gets a chance here, and that goal stat will go from 0 to 1 as Sidlali Luna puts Ole up by 2 off the corner. Wide open at the top of the arc. No one there to meet her. Ball comes in clean, and she slots it in the corner for her first goal of the match. And Ole have the 2-goal lead. And here is Ole on the attack again. Caitlin Wachowski will put it back into play.
Sasha, double stack. Zeta, Zeta, far side. Sasha, double stack. Double stack. Natalia, you're on the ball. Natalia, you're on the ball. Sasha, block your Zeta.
I was going to say, that was, that's a
Natalia, Zeta's going to come to you. Go.
Good number that we have there. All right, let's keep an eye on 5 white. That's her first foul. That's her only first foul, but that was nasty.
Opportunity here now for Lansing City off the fouls. We take another look. Lee on the attack, slide tackle coming in from Zeta Viveros. And Timblow will have a strike, takes a deflection. And it will be out for a Lansing City corner. This ball out of play and will be put back in by Zeta Viveros. Up the floor looking for that pivot spot. It's not there. And now Lee with it. Working in the back with Kennedy Crow. She puts it into the mix. Squirts out. Ole with it. Trying to carry it up the floor, and ball will go out of bounds as Ole and Lansing both look for a switch.
Good subs all around. Nice.
Liskas plays it in, looking for Tina Kovic. Not quite there for her. Nice layoff here. What can they do with it? Kylie Rojas will dribble it into the hands of Danik. Puts it down for Velasquez, and now Crow on the near side. Trying to go in the middle, not there. Isla Tiller fighting for it, and I believe she will draw the foul on Ole, and that's already their fourth here with just under 13 to go in the second half. Ball coming in right to Amaya Lake, and she will distribute. Tina Kovic now has a try, and it's wide, but kicked away by Lake before it went out of bounds, so a corner coming up for Lansing. Tuller to put it in. Scoops it way up. Bounces to Velasquez. Settled by Lemus. And now trying to turn with it is Finici. Crow ends up with it. Back to Tuller. Tuller loses it. Now America Lemus dribbling out of the back. Velasquez puts it through. Oh, this ball from Tuller just a little bit behind Crow. Kovic trying to keep it in, but it will roll over the end line for a restart. Long distribution from Lake. Bounces all the way to Danik. Two Lansing City players waiting to enter the match. Tuller with a turn and a diagonal. Dribbling out of the back is Kylie Rojas, and all the way over the end line. As we see Coach Conrad Gonzalez getting his substitutes ready. Looks like it'll be the starting four for Lansing City outside of Tina Kovic, who might be awaiting a sub as well. Light pressure from Ole. Stepping up as they can. And this ball out of bounds right in front of the Ole bench as they have their own substitutes going on. Toe poke from long distance for Valeria is off the mark. We'll have a restart from Lake here. Sydney Ryan, one of the goal scorers tonight for Ole in this 2-0 match. Low scoring so far today. with just under 11 minutes remaining. First time these two teams met, Ole won in the Lansing City Arena by a score of 6-3. As this ball comes into the pivot, nearly turned into something dangerous for the red and black stripes. Corner now for Ole. Ball comes to Sitlali, first time, sends it over the bar. Nice ball, layoff. Leslie Luna finding at the back post for her second goal of the night. Sydney Ryan. The lead is 3 for Ole. Take a look at it. Nice hold-up play. Great distribution. Outside of the foot from Leslie Luna, splitting the defender. And getting past Danik as well. Ryan won the foot race on the far side. And Ole get goal number 3 at the back post. How about this one from Lee? Deflected before it could get to Lake. Lansing City now must have some more urgency. Lots of time left still. But a 3-goal lead is a tough thing to stare at for any length of time in a game like this. Lee in the middle, trying to turn from pressure. Ole looking for opportune moments to increase that defensive pressure. Nice ball in here for Jenna Lee. Inside, left foot blocked. Now Abby Dawson goes backwards. Lansing City forming an attack here in the offensive half. Roll and a strike is going to be just over the bar. Lake got a touch though, so a corner coming up for Lansing City. Ball comes in off the corner. Lee finds it with it at her boot. Goes back to Smith. Now a shot from Abby Dawson, blocked right at her foot. She still has it. Trying to find space, ends up going back to McCarthy. McCarthy under pressure. Chelsea Smith will head all the way back to Danik. If I'm not mistaken, I think we're going to have an accumulated foul here. That is 5 against the home side.
Yep, but that is number 5, so you're good. You have 5, coach.
Here's another chance. And they make the most of it. Sitlali Luna finds her second goal of the match on the nice leave from Natalia Diaz. Toe poke, beating the near side, or I should say the far post side of Danik. 4 now on the board for the Ole women. Kelly, toe poke. Wow. Natalie Diaz. Wow. Natalia nearly had that one. But Danik was able to get there first. A nice ball in to split the defense from Kelly. And you see that effort from Danik. Was enough to prevent that attack. Transition opportunity. Here comes Dawson. Couldn't get enough behind it really to worry Amia Lake.
Yellow on 5, yellow on 16.
Out the whole time. Don't zoom in and out too much. Mostly wide.
Yeah. One foul on white.
Ball comes in the middle.
6:55 to go. Timeouts are going to start coming.
Now Kelly. That ball will be played out of bounds right in front of the Lansing bench.
There, figured that was coming. Yep, I got it.
Velasquez puts it in.
Ready for the flying kick.
Toller looking on the far side to Grace McCall. Up top is Abby Dawson for the Lansing City 4. Ball comes in near Pivo's spot. It gets through. Lukowski was running onto it, but it is not there for her, and we will get Lansing City's second half timeout here with 6.5 to go. Trailing 4-0. They're going to need to put something together in these last 6 minutes or so. To try to claw their way back into this one. If you missed it earlier today, the Ole men got the victory over Lansing by a score of 10-6 in a very exciting match right here in Grand Rapids.
All right, we got red on the floor. We got white on the floor. Let's go. Let's go. Clock is running.
And now back to the action. Kennedy Crow fighting for it. Deep in the corner.
Zoom out a little bit.
Another chance here at the top of the arc. Looks to be number 7, Natalia Diaz, on that try. But it is wide, and Lansing are able to keep them out there. Double coming for Velasquez. She gets rid of it.
Reset, reset. There you go. Let's start slowing it down. So.
That's fine, that's fine, that's fine.
There we go. There we go. There we go.
Danik distributes short. Isla Tuller goes wide. Nice play into the middle from Crow, but she loses it. Here comes Riveros the other way, blocked by Danik. A toe poke, misses, not by much to that near post. I believe that was Caitlin Wachowski on the try, as Ole will get fresh legs on the floor.
Yep, I see her. I see her. I'm moving. I'm going.
Keep your head down the zone.
Lansing City now bringing it across half. Long shot from Velasquez, deflected. Looked like Tuller had a chance, but couldn't quite get on the end of it. Now Lansing City off the corner, inside. Getting a touch with Smith, but got by her, and Ole will restart from the back. Just over 5 minutes to go now here in half number 2. Weak ball played. Crow trying to take advantage for Lansing City. Velasquez, another long one, blocked at her foot. Across half comes Danik. 5 attackers for Lansing City. Tuller, Crow. Her try deflected. Just over 4 to go now. Velasquez looking into the pivot spot. Deflected right back to her. All the way across to the near side of the court. Isla Tuller gets Danik involved. She will come all the way across. Could she be caught out of net? No. I think this is the first time this year we've seen Danik getting involved in as a flying keeper for Lansing City. Trying to relieve pressure out of the back is Ole. Successfully. Medina Hindich had it for a moment but couldn't contain it going forward. Up the line go Lansing City. Left foot from Crow. Blocked, and she'll have a kick in. Toller, a nice 1-2 inside with Smith. Can't quite keep it in. Ole bringing it up, getting across half. Nice move. Nice diagonal as well to Sitlali Luna, But Danik was there to take care of it. Luna off the corner. Faced up by Crow. Sitlali Luna with a strike right into the hands of Danik. And she'll go quickly. Just under 3 minutes to go now. Score update from around the league. Currently in the FCS men's division, Detroit and Shoreline in a battle in Detroit. Shoreline with the 1-goal advantage, scoring very recently as it was deadlocked at 3 for a little while. Now with that 1-goal advantage, battle for the number 2 spot in the standings. Full weekend of FCS games. 4 today, 1 not able to be streamed is this one. Danik trying to catch it and watches it go just wide of her goal. But now Ole threatening at the top, a hat trick. Yes! For number 6, Sydney Ryan. Between the legs of Danik. On the ball from Sitlali Luna. On the transition opportunity. Ole 5, Lansing City 0. You see there 3 goals for Sydney Ryan. And a huge part of the attack today for Ole. How about this? 4 assists across these 5 goals for Ole. One even coming from the goalkeeper. As we have a shot here off the left boot of Abby Dawson. That will be just wide. Just under 90 seconds to play now. Ole with a comfortable 5-0 lead. Can they add to it? Ryan at the top. Just a little bit wide for Ashley Lander. Number 2 for Ole. What do Lansing have left in the tank? In a tough position at this point, just playing to try to keep competitiveness as much as possible as Lee has a good look and it's blocked by Lake. Of course, this Lansing City side, even though game out of reach, is continuing to fight hard as this ball is not quite controlled by Ashley Lander. Looking for a 4th one is Sydney Ryan, but won't trouble Danik as the final seconds tick off the clock. Could McCarthy have a chance here? She does, but Lake denies it. And the match is over. Ole take it 5-0. Matching the men's victory earlier today. And if you're an Ole fan, it's a great day. 2 games, 2 wins for both of your squads here at home in Grand Rapids.
Okay, now go wide.
Ole Futsal now at 3-0. Lansing City dropped to 1-4 on the year. Taking a look at the remaining schedule for these teams. For Ole, their next 2 matches are against Chicago House.
It's weird, ain't it?
They will play them away on the 22nd of February and home on the 28th of February. Those 2 games will likely determine who is the number 1 seed And of course, if they split those games, then it will come down to goal differential. For Lansing City, they only have one left in the regular season. It is against Shoreline in Muskegon. And this one is a huge game because they will be playing for a playoff spot. Both teams will likely be playing for a playoff spot on February 28th. Lansing City got the first matchup against Shoreline. So as long as they keep their goal differential higher, then Shoreline, they will be able to advance. But that last game, that will be a big determining factor. And that's what these two teams have coming up as we see the Ole squad with Coach Fabian Rodriguez posing for their post-game picture, ready to celebrate, bringing all the youth in as well. 5-0 victory here in Grand Rapids, and if you want to watch more action, you can catch our other FCS live game going on right now. It's the men's match. Shoreline currently playing in Detroit. It is a tie game in the second half, 4-4, so check that out. And we have some more FCS action tomorrow as well. And that's where we're going to leave it off to. I'm Jared Kleppel along with the rest of the FCS Live production crew. Thanks for tuning in, and we'll see you guys in the next one. Good night. They're currently down 2. Here's Hindich at the near post. She slots it in. What a placement.
Yeah, fantastic
from number 9,
placement.
Medina Hindich. So we take another look.
That's what,
wow.
Ole has to be frustrated with the goalkeeping.
I was pleasantly surprised with how we did. I feel like we did compete to the level that we could. I think you could definitely tell our lack of experience. I think some of our goals were generally just some mistakes, and I think it's a combination of nerves and just not, having the experience playing at the pace that we were playing. It's really fast, and I think if we tighten that up, we could have, stayed.
Yeah.
Really there with them, which is cool. I think for our first game, especially going against a team like Ole, I was really proud of the way we played.
Yeah.
Made a fantastic play. You want to make that pass to the back foot and really give your teammate an opportunity just to slide it home first time, but Aldama was not able to handle it.
Midwest are able to work it up. How about this back post? A pretty goal. Raul Montañez doubles the lead.